Hey guys, what's up? I'm just getting set up here. How come I don't see anyone yet in my. I think these guys should be. Hold on a second.
This is what you get. This is what you get, fucking Styles.
Failure. Hey guys, hey, stop with the stupid crap for a second.
The hell
Hey,
is
can you
that?
guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Of course we
I can
can.
hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I got a weapon. I got a soundboard. I got a little soundboard with.
Everybody shut up.
Oh yeah. No, I remember you.
Where?
Had that a couple weeks ago. Man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
could you guys do me a favor and shut up for a second?
No.
Okay.
No.
Ready? SunDaze.
Sundays.
Sunday?
We've been live for 2.5 minutes.
The most fucking delicious slices of buttered toast on the East Coast, and this is.
It's your boy Fifth.
That's what's up.
Weapon. How's it, guys?
That was easy.
Yes.
Let's go.
We are here. No, it's not ridiculous. We are here, and we are not queer, but that's fine if you are. As you know what I mean. Be you, boo. What's up, brothers?
What's going on?
Don't be queer. Don't suck a dick.
Okay. Only on days that end in Y. Okay.
Paul, are you feeling level-headed today?
Ah.
Just
Jory's the Gok 3000. Every time you meet up with Jory, you say,
"That was easy." That was easy.
So what's up, my brothers?
Man,
I'm just you feel like a frog, then leap. All right, we're getting out of hand. Oh,
It looks like Weapon's got a big piece of wood in his hand.
Hey, real quick, I forgot too. Real quick, guys. I forgot. And Karukunyao.
Oh, I didn't take my vitamins today.
You're the driver of the
of the show.
School bus.
But unfortunately, I didn't get a topics list this week.
You didn't get a topics list this week?
No. Did you send one?
No, but we're doing the same type of deal.
On what topics, though? What do you want to talk about?
If you looked at the title of this episode, it's I believe it's I've lost track, but I believe it's episode 46.
Update. Update, yes, episode. I can see it right there. SunDaze Styles Weapon 5th podcast show, episode 46. Update on Trump's report card. I'm cool with it. We'll do the report card
down the same way we did last time. We're not going to do every show like this, but you know what I mean. Like I thought since it was still so fresh in this new administration, we should still break down what he's doing, what he's got going on.
Yo, did you realize that eating pussy fresh out of the shower is like eating chicken right out of the pot?
Listen, I love it. Listen. Why is steak better than pussy? Because you don't have to wash steak before you eat it.
Right?
But listen, also I love that, but I heard that eating pussy can give you throat cancer. Is that true? Because I'm in trouble.
What happened to Michael Douglas, isn't it? Some shit.
Yes, yeah. You're right.
Pretty-
See, Weapon, you're always saying that you don't know stuff, but you know some stuff.
Smoking butts and puss. Yeah.
Leave it up to fucking dude. Leave it up to Styles to be eating on the fucking podcast.
You bum.
Weren't you just eating something?
Fucking vitamins, bro.
Yeah, I'm eating vitamins too, bro. It's pizza and French fries for breakfast.
Fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. Let me eat fucking pizza and French fries.
Hey, I quit drinking soda though, Cupcake. It's been like almost 4 months now.
No doubt.
I lost 25 pounds.
Not bad.
I lost 25 pounds, and I said,
That was easy.
Yeah, right. This motherfucker was curled up like Pookie, yo, with the white lips. I need my fucking soda.
Only for a week. Only for a week, bud. Only for a week. Only for 1 week. I was on the toilet with the runs and stuff. So you
oh, that's terrible.
Dude, I really did have a for real. I had a problem with that.
All right, boys, let's get this motherfucker started. What do y'all think?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get down with some Trump report card ism going on here. What are we? 6 weeks, 7 weeks since his inauguration, roughly. I
think it was something like 50 days or something. Well, we're like halfway through his first 100 days, if you want to.
Yeah, we're short. We're just shy of 2 months. We're just shy of 2 solid months, right? We'll call it.
Yeah.
Where are we landing him to current day? Let's start with the economy. He made a ton of fucking promises leading into his election about fixing the economy. And if I gotta be fair about this, I'm a little bit disappointed with the economy right now. Stock market's crashing a little bit. The price of eggs has risen under him. I know Joe Biden has a lot to do with that, but still, underneath his tenureship, price of eggs have gone up.
Let me
the
play
cost.
devil's advocate.
Hold on, the cost of everything hasn't come down yet.
Gas is coming down, though. That's good.
Bro, you're wrong. You're wrong because I guess you haven't been watching the news too much because the price of eggs has been steadily starting to go down in the right direction now. Look it up. And
there's still like $1 an egg.
And the gas prices have been going down for 3 weeks straight. Inflation is continuing to go down, and the stock market is being artificially brought down like that. To be honest,
if we're gonna be honest, I think the stock market was artificially inflated to begin with. So what you're seeing is natural evolution of the part, because you can only inflate something, so you can only inflate a balloon so much and it finally pops. That's why they call them bubble bursts in the stock markets. I feel like even through COVID, when we should have been having a real crash, which if you do the timeline, 2008, when last time we had a recession, it happens every 4 to 8 years. Well, 2012, 2016, 2020, and yet we didn't have that happen now, did we? So I feel like they artificially inflated it, and now we're seeing that can being kicked down the road, coming home to roost.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. They artificially propped up the economy so we wouldn't feel the pain. But the problem is that at some point you got to feel a little bit of the pain. It doesn't work that way.
Or you double the pain every time. If you don't feel the pain and you keep masking it, the next time that cycle comes around, it's twice as bad. And at some point, it's a house of cards. There's nothing you can do because it's gonna crash. And when that crash happens, is when you see what happened in like 1918 when the stock market really fucking crashed and motherfuckers was in soup lines and shit.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, you don't give them any props for all of the investments, the trillions of dollars of investments that these countries are starting to make in the United States, like he's trying, like
I said to date as of
right.
today. I can only call now. You
think
are right.
because
No,
the way
you
I
are
look
right.
at it,
No, you are right. What you're saying, bro, 100%. Like it is.
he's trying.
It's going in the right direction. He's starting to get the right direction. No, what we have to see is, are these just because and like anybody that's an investor, not every investment pays out. Some you make wrong decisions sometimes. Nobody's fucking perfect when it comes to this. Even Trump. Trump has had a couple failed businesses. You know what I mean? But that's what happens when you're in that life. Nobody hits 100%.
Dan,
Yo.
so you're doing a lot of work on your home right now. So you guys are having to get like materials and stuff like that. So this economy and the prices of things are affecting. How do you feel? Like, how bad is it? Do you think it's starting to get a little bit better? And I know they're doing something with lumber right now too, correct? To bring down the cost of building homes. Did you hear that?
That is what I have heard that.
But what do you think?
Well, I will say that I am in a very good position. I'm very grateful for that. Where like now they start saving money, which is I was never able to do because of where we were renting and whatever. But no, it's still expensive, man. I don't know, grocery shopping, everything, and honestly too, we have started buying organic for our son. And hey, you bum, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What's up, homie?
What's up?
But yeah, no, but yeah, I mean,
Miles,
still expensive.
But would you say, do you think it's starting to trend in the right direction?
I would say, honestly too. So I've noticed, gas prices are coming down. I mean, most places you drive by, it's like was it $2.79 now?
Yeah, 270s. Yeah, it's been like that for a while though. At least where I go.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's good. Yeah, the eggs. I don't know.
I think groceries period are still outrageously overpriced.
I gotta say too, another thing I'm grateful for. He no more diapers, so that's a good thing.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah, that's a savings.
Yeah. So that was about a month and a half ago, so that's good. Because that's a killer right there.
That's what's up. Yeah.
That's big money.
Good job, Miles. Yeah. Good job, brother.
You gotta go upstairs though. We're about to start working down here in a minute. All right.
Yeah.
So, gotta go upstairs.
Yeah, Dan. Actually, I appreciate you checking in. Just let us know whenever.
Oh no, definitely. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. So
I'll be back on, man. I got one more big project I got to do, and then there's a whole bunch of other small things. But I gotta
Joey, did you get your invite to Miles' birthday party?
Did you get one? No.
Make sure Joey gets one because he's coming. I'm coming,
buddy. So we're gonna. Have
coming. I'm coming. Or am I just breathing heavy?
Hey, it's a family show. No,
not no more.
Nah, I know, right? But
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
So, do we have any other comments on
No. So, what was your we're on a elementary school grade card? What would you give him for the first, call it 60 days, A to F?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah, you
both
go
you.
first. Then.
I'm gonna go with the B. I'll go with the B. I don't know. Like I said too, I haven't really been listening to too many political podcasts or anything. Like a little bit of Jimmy Dore. That's really kind of all of it.
I like Jimmy Dore too.
Oh, Jimmy Dore.
You know he's on Ukraine's hit list. Isn't it wild that has a government hit list of Americans who are prominent like journalists who don't toe the line for them. Like that's, I mean, I know the United States does that too, to be fair, you know what I mean? But hey, by the way, real quick, shout out to
Capital E.
Rockwell, Capital E.
What's
She's
up,
watching right now.
Hell yeah.
We're doing
Share this out. Share this shit out to all your social medias.
At this point, I kind of feel like Erin is kind of like our PR person. I mean, we can't pay her or anything, you know what I mean? But
I'll pay her. I'll pay her right here. I got something for you right here.
You realize this This is live, right? This is yeah. Okay. But no.
No nipple.
That was easy.
But no, she is awesome. She's like she's been like the most supportive person of our whole entire journey. I would say.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Even musically, podcast wise, no matter what we do, yo, she's right there with us. Yo, Capital, if you ever want to get on here and talk some shit with us, if you into the politics realm, let us know, man. We'll get you on here. We want the female take.
Yes, I really do.
Or take a female, either one.
I'd like to get Kathy Styles on here sometime. You think we can?
Who, the communist?
Yeah, we'll have to bribe her somehow. We'll have to get.
You'll have to bribe her.
Hey, I'll get her like a coupon to go tanning or something. That'll.
Dude, just pull your hog out. Just pull your hog out in a helicopter and be like, you're coming on the show today, or you're not getting any of this.
I'll get her a new Stanley Cup.
A new Polly Cup.
Yeah. You can cup Polly. No,
Yo.
just getting.
That was easy.
I can't take it anymore, guys.
That was easy.
Paul, you want some chocolate milk, kid?
What do you got?
Is that Ovaltine?
From 1976, kid?
Is that Ovaltine from the Christmas show?
Christmas.
Yeah.
From the Christmas movie?
A Christmas story.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Hey, listen, I think it's great that we're like, having a personal fun time right now, but we're doing a show. So what's next on the list? Don't ever look at me.
So, all right, what do you guys think about Trump's policies thus far, or what his plans are for the Gaza Strip in Israel?
Oh, bro, I'm so glad that you brought that up, because that was another thing that somebody told me that I needed to speak on, and they wanted me to say, why is Trump too on Israel's dick right now? I'm pretty sure I see him in a picture recently, like with a yarmulke on and stuff. Is Trump a Zionist?
He's I'll say this. His campaign was heavily funded by them, one.
Yeah.
And two, if you ask me why I think he's going after Gaza the way he is, that is probably one of the most prime pieces of real estate in the world. It sits exactly on the water, dude. It is a beautiful place. I mean, it's a demolition ground right now, but if you wiped it out and you rebuilt there, you'd have Dubai Part 2. You'd have Dubai Part 2 there, bro. And that would be a huge economic come up for Israel, bro, which would rival Dubai, which would be taking money away from the Arabs. The Arabs and Israel don't get along. Let's go. Where you want to get into this? Like,
yeah, it would be like the Riviera of the Middle East if they did.
Fucking right.
Like, do you know a lot of people don't realize this? Because I was just talking to somebody about it recently. And I say it all the time. I said you do. I said this person. I said you do realize that the Middle East, like the majority of all the countries and stuff, we just created them, us and Britain after World War II. Like, it's all made up. Like, it's not.
The border lines. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. The borders.
No, but even the families that we put in charge, like these so-called kings, these royal families, like we
like the Ayatollah in Iran, absolutely.
And then we put Israel there to be like a miniature version of us, to keep shit under control. Like, that's basically. But I think Israel has got too much sway with our politics and our government now. It's kind of bothering me.
Bro, that's what money will get you, bro. This is what happens when you have a capitalistic society like we have, right? Everything's based on money. Our government's a two-party. It's a two-party system. So they get on both sides on both sides of the aisle. They feed and fund both sides so that no matter who is in charge of us, we're in their back pocket. It's been like this for fucking ever, dude. And it's only getting worse. Hence why you can't talk about Israel or Jews, or you get canceled quick. There is no other protected class in the world that you can't speak on, or you get the backlash you get for talking about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck that, though. That's crazy.
Definitely way too much pull. on their end. So I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know, man.
If you take money out of politics, you get rid of that.
I mean, all this. It's funny too because we got that. We got a family friend, whatever that. You know, Sophia's known forever or whatever, and she'll like send us all this stuff like, oh, look at what Elon's doing and this and that, and I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, wait a minute. So you like having all, but like you like having all the money being taken by politicians and this and that and blah, blah, okay, but then on the other hand, she doesn't work, she doesn't, So she sits home and watches CNN, MSNBC, or whatever, like watch all that bullshit. And
well, isn't that funny? You brought up a very good point, and I've noticed this. And I'm gonna say this. This isn't a blanket statement, and I don't mean this as 100%. But Weapon, you brought up a very good point. You ever notice that the people who don't work, who don't really pay taxes, who get government handouts to them, really sit on one side of the fence more than the others? The people that get up every fucking morning and break their balls for a paycheck and provide, they do the best that they can and really don't have government subsidies, handouts to them, sit more center right. And the people that get fucking welfare or they get Section 8 or whatever it is, food stamps, whatever it is, they seem to tend to, I want to give more out to people. I want to take more from the people that work and give it to the people that don't. Isn't that fucking weird?
Dude.
Yeah.
I can't even get food stamps right now. I'm not on the books. Work's kind of rough.
People get mad.
Still can't get food stamps. Like,
people get mad when I say, if you are mentally and physically an able-bodied person who can work, and you don't work, and you collect an entitlement check, and you want to have all these radical left-wing ideas, no, you need to shut the fuck up.
Hold on, Sal. I don't disagree with that totally, but if you gotta be fair about what you're saying, you can't take away somebody's speech at all. So I gotta say this. I will advocate for those people you're talking about to be able to say what they want when they want. That's fine. However, that doesn't make you any less stupid.
No, right.
You feel me?
I also support free speech. I'm just telling you that I want them to shut the fuck up. That's what I'm
saying. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I think you're dumb. I think people are dumb that think like that because they don't. If they had a dog in the fight, if they had a little skin in the game, they wouldn't be fucking saying that shit.
It's because they love socialism.
Bro, I have a huge problem within my own team. Because within my own team, not you guys, my other music team, I have a huge problem with one of the people in there because he's completely sucking off the government tit and wants to do more and more. And the more I try to explain to him, like, bro, this is bad. He gets mad, bro. They be getting fucking all pissed off. I'm like, yo, this is terrible for me, yo, because like what he doesn't realize is you're taking away. I'm part of your team. You're taking away from me to give to other people.
But you know what I don't get? I don't get why. And I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I like to have conversations with liberals, and I try to be, especially if I try to be as non-insulting as possible, because we used to be able to do this. We should be able to talk. If we can't even talk, dude,
that's
we're fucked, man.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the shit that happened too with like everything with
have you ever said to this person,
you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that? It's like, okay.
Everybody's offended. Like have you ever said to this person,
it's censorship? That's censorship.
Have you ever said this? Of course, the left said. Have you ever said to this person, "Could you bear with me for a second, and then you can tell me whatever you think about me, whatever"? But do you understand at all what I'm talking about? And have you ever said that to this person?
No, because his whole stitch is trying to help underprivileged people and wants to get out in the community and help people. But he's trying to help people by taking government resources and basically pulling it down a fucking hole that's never going to come back and do anything. You can only help people that want to help themselves. And handing people money, handing people shit is not going to get them to better themselves. They need to, A, first off, want to better themselves, and B, they need to start by getting a motherfucking job. You can't just hand someone all this shit and be like, here's free housing, here's free food, here's free everything, right? And then expect them to go, I want to go get a job now so that I can lose all this free shit. It's a recycling circle that doesn't work.
Dude,
get yourself a job.
Get yourself a job.
Hey, yeah. Get a job. But listen, give a man a fish, feed him for one day. teach a man how to fish and feed him for a lifetime.
Like, no, it's facts, bro. It's facts.
I went to church, baby. Woo!
No, but it's facts, though. And I see the mentality because the person, and I'm not gonna say no names because I'm not out no one, but the person that's saying this has everything provided for him.
I was just gonna say, does this person by any chance have, if they had any sort of a platform, they could like do fundraising to get these said funds that they want for stuff that might, though, like hardworking people who pay taxes might not want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, there's alternate ways around it, but that's not. It doesn't. It's the optics, bro. It's the problem. It's fake. It's optics. I want to virtue signal. I want to be optically I want to optically look like I'm doing shit, but all you're doing is robbing Paul to pay Peter.
Did you guys like? Hey, Capital E said you guys rock.
Yo, put it up on the screen again. Put it up on the screen. Get rid of that one. Keep him. If you can, keep popping them back and forth.
But if I just tap it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. This is what you do. That and promos.
I'm still learning, actually.
Yeah, you do this, you do promos, and you eat on the podcast. You fat fuck.
I'm sucking on blood. Do you know what? I'm sucking on a fruit roll-up.
You fuck. Yeah, great. Oh, man.
I'm stealing fruit roll-ups from fucking...
I took you for more of a fruit by the foot guy. You know?
Yeah.
He's definitely fruity.
Bro. Wait.
No, over more. There you go. Is that the ghetto version? You didn't even get the good version?
Yeah.
You got the fucking...
Yeah, it's the ghetto version, yeah. It's the government version. No, that is. It's from the...
yeah. It's from the place.
Yeah, the place that we not speak of.
Yeah.
And Dan, don't do it. Oh, Dan, you're talking about the... Holy...
That was easy.
All right, so Styles, anything else you want to add to the Israel, Gaza border, Hamas, Hezbollah? You want to dig into this?
Yes, I want to say something real quick, and then you can say, because we could dig really, really deep. What time is it right now? Just
11:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is, like, where I stand is, I don't think that Israel are angels by any means. They kind of remind me of a lot of the crap that the United States does to other countries. But the problem I have is that the people in Gaza, not all of them, but a majority of them, because we say, oh, well, not all the Palestinians support Hamas. I believe it's something like 85% of Palestinians support Hamas. They literally teach their kids from birth. The only good Jewish person is a, you know what, Jewish person. Like, they're savages, and I understand that they've been put in that position too. And it's not just black and white. There's a lot of gray. It's just like, but like, what's the end game, man? Like, what? And friggin' Russia and Ukraine too. I know we need to talk about this first, but like, let's end the killing.
Bro, I can tell. I already told you what the end game is. They want to take Palestine, remove Palestinians out of that area, give it to Israel, wipe it the fuck out, and then make Dubai part 2. They want to make the Riviera part 2. That's what they want.
Hey, I got
You jetting, bro? Hell yeah, Weapon. Yo, nice seeing you, brother. We'll see you again in 2 weeks.
I'll stay on for the whole thing. I just, like I said, schedule.
No, it's cool, brother.
No, do your thing, bro. I appreciate you stepping in.
All right, love you guys, man. Peace.
Thanks, man. Peace. New Hot Weapon in the building. By the way, go check out his his single that he just dropped with his brother Graphite, Unity. It's on all platforms right now. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Audio Mac, fucking Deezer, Amazon, all that shit. And while you're there, check out the 3 of our song, Crackin' Blood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was easy.
Nice.
And we should tease it to the people. We're going to be having another track come out. We don't know when, but with the 3 of us.
Yeah, I'll just drop this. It's called PBAP. That's P period B period A period B period PBAP. Payback's a bitch.
No. I'm talking about we are in the very early stages of a project with the 3 of us.
That is.
Oh, that is the one?
That is that, yeah.
Because that's been around for a while. That's why I get confused.
No, that's been around between the 3 of us. That hasn't been like, you know what I mean?
All right, so did you want to get into Israel a little bit? But we
I
can't.
want to get back into this, and I want to get back into this fucking this Gaza shit. Or you want to dig more into this
for a little bit, but still leave us some time to hit a couple other things.
All right, so yeah, what would you say then? All right, let's. What would you say for report card wise? What's going on with him right now? Where would you hand Trump on that grade wise?
On Gaza?
Yeah.
All right. It's very tough how to explain this, but I see it a couple of ways, because the one thing I do think is, and as much as people cry and complain about it, I think that everything that we've been trying in that area for, over 20 years has not been working. So maybe it's time to try something different outside of the box. And he's not saying get rid of those people forever. He's saying move them outside, and then they'll probably vet people coming back in, so terrorists are not part of the equation. But it's literally right now, it's literally just ruins. It's just dust.
Well, to my understanding, is they're trying to find a piece of land to move Palestine to. Palestine's going to occupy a completely different geographical area, to my understanding. I could be wrong, but what I've seen so far is they're going to remove Palestine out of Gaza completely, hand it over to Israel, and they're going to now move Palestine to a completely different location.
I could have sworn that they were saying that.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong.
If people want, for the building, yes, they said they're moving everybody out. But
they're not moving people back in. That's to my knowledge.
Right. I thought I'll have to look into that then, because I don't want to speak out of, But I thought they were saying that people who wanted to come back, they would be vetted, obviously, because you're not going to build a beautiful place and then let all the friggin' riffraff.
No, you're right. But I want you to think about what you're saying, though, and really think about it. You just removed a whole shitload of people, right? There's almost nobody that's not going to be disgruntled about this. And you're going to have these people come back. I think it sounds good, saying it now to keep the rhetoric down. I don't actually see that in really happening, in fruition to happen. No, I 100% hear what you're saying, bro. It makes sense to say it now. Say it now, right? But it's not really going to happen.
What's the better option? What's the solution? Do you have one?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're going to move them somewhere else. They're going to give Gaza to Israel 100%, and Israel's going to make the next multi-metropolis city there. It's on a beautiful piece of land. Dude, they're going to generate millions, if not billions, if not trillions of dollars to this, but they're not going to give it back to Palestine. That's a gold pot right there.
Play devil's advocate.
All right.
What should be done with that land that is going to actually work and brings peace and stability?
That will, because what's going to happen is you already have Israel with the dome. They're just going to surround it even more.
Way. I hate to say, but I know people will get mad about this, but those people have actually, a lot of, they've been given opportunity to just stop with what your ideology is. There's a lot of people who used to live in Gaza who, because they were good people, they moved to Israel and they live in Israel now. You know that.
No,
right?
Listen, I'll play devil's advocate for you. I can't say that what that plan is that I'm talking about is right or wrong, depending on what side of the fence you're looking at it from. If you look at it from Israel's point of view, yes, it makes sense. If you look at it from Palestine's point of view, they've been there for fucking millennia, bro. You're moving somebody out of there, centuries, not millennia. Millennia's 1,000, sorry. They've been there for a long fucking time, hundreds of years. You're going to uproot people and move them to a new location. The two city, the two nation thing ain't working because they're too far drawn apart. This thing isn't working.
It can never
work. To move Palestine out, the people are gonna be like, you're taking indigenous people from the land and moving. That's not right. I can see that. I can see the argument there. I get it. But like you're saying, something has to be done because what's happening right now isn't working. And let's be honest. You think Israel's going in? Let's be honest. If the two had to go, one has to go. Israel, Palestine. Who do you think's going to go? Because I can say right now, fucking Israel. It ain't Israel, dude. That's for goddamn sure.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that it's very wrong, because at the end of the day, and somebody said this to me the other day, every situation doesn't necessarily just have a clear cut good and evil, wrong. Like
this one right here is a perfect example of that. 100%.
Israel has done plenty of fucked up stuff, but at the same time, if you look at it from their point of view, you know that these people in the Gaza Strip, they would rather murder you than look at your face. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Remove them. That's all you can do.
I just don't know.
Or wipe them off the face of the planet, and you can't.
Why do you think every other country, and if you really go and look into the history, the Palestinians may be from that general area, but there's a lot of history to that area, dude. They don't.
Oh my God.
A full stake to that.
You know? 100%.
But
if you're talking the surrounding countries, though, the surrounding countries would rather keep Palestine there because they're Muslim. Egypt, Syria, Iraq, Iran, all those countries that surround it are all Muslim. The only reason you don't see these countries going after Israel is because the United States pays each of these countries hundreds of millions of dollars a year to do trade with Israel. And you know what it is, bro? Above anything else, people will take money to keep the fucking wars down. This is like, dude, you think about this. In the 60s, dude, Egypt attacked Israel. So did Syria. So did Iraq. They all attacked Israel then. And then the United States stepped in and was like, hundreds of millions of dollars to you. You trade with them. I will hand you hundreds of millions of dollars every year to trade with Israel. And over time, it's de-escalated. It's a power of dollar, bro. It's a power of the dollar, bro. Like
we actually funded both sides of.
We always do.
It's just about money, man.
Bro, you know who? All right, side note, real quick. I'm gonna talk to him. I highly doubt we'll get him on the podcast. But that, I wouldn't say a close friend of mine, but a friend of mine. I like to think he's a friend of mine at least. I look at him as a friend. Mickey Vick. I would love to get him on here, bro. I would love to get him on here and have a cordial. Come on, sorry. Yeah, well, he has two pages. There's Mickey Vick and Mickey King. But I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this to you.
Hey, what does he look like? Because I'm not sure. Is he like a little bit older, like Hispanic dude kind of?
No, bro. To be honest with you, he's like a shorter version of you.
Really?
Yeah, he's like me, where he's stocky, got a beard, yes. or did at one point. I can't say today right now what he looks like, right? But
was that him with the half?
Yes, that's his. So he does like an ICP style kind of music, and that's one of his get up things. He has like a zipper up leather mask sometimes, and he has like a half mask, like a Phantom of the Opera kind of style.
Maybe that he more promotes and not.
Maybe now. But when I first got hip to him a couple of years ago, and like he was doing shows on the Boom Squad when I was first linking up with Aaron, we were I first met him. Bro, honestly, I actually like the kid. I like the dude. I have no problem with him, even though he's like far left.
I really would too, but I know he don't like me, dude. You don't like.
I would like. Now listen, I'll do this. I would like him to come on here, but I'm gonna have to control you. I'm gonna have to control your fucking shit because I know you.
But listen, no, I told you I've been exercising control. Like I told you, I've had some face-to-face like debates and conversation with super radical liberal people recently. Remember I was telling you about one? Yeah. And like I just took it really easy on him. Like I hit him with hot. Like one of the things that was said. I'll say one thing I said real quick. So the person was saying that, and this is what I don't get from these people. So the person was saying, and they say all the same buzzwords too. The person was saying, Trump is a crazy, deranged man. Look at all the crazy things that he's doing. I was like, so this is how I handle it. I was like what? And she was like, well, what about all the hundreds of crazy executive orders that he's doing? I was like, you mean kind of like all the hundreds of crazy executive orders that Biden did when he got in? And she was
every president does. She was like, every president does that.
She was like, but that was different. I was like, oh, really? I was like, how is it different?
Yeah, no shit. That's the same thing I would say.
And then she was like, I realized like maybe I just don't know enough about politics to yeah, probably. That's probably what's happening.
No, but I would love because that kid actually, the way he writes, like he's able to write well on like. So I can't write like when I get on Facebook debates with people. I can't write my point in my head the right way to get out the way I want to. I'm so much better to sit here and have like Discord back and forth. You know what I mean? Like face to face, because I can't write the same way that I can talk. This kid writes very well, so I see the way he writes, and I'm like, bro, you would actually be good on a podcast having a left side and a right side than having someone in the middle kind of moderate it. However,
I can be lazy too and just hit him with short points, but I can write though. Like I don't know if
see, I can't. I'm not that good at it. But the thing is, I would like to get him on here, but I don't want him feeling like it's 2 against 1. And
I can
yeah, no, but you could be on this side, but then I got to moderate, and I kind of don't want to moderate. I kind of do want to debate him.
But the one problem is that I can't just let him slide on crazy ass shit that he's gonna say that's misinformation.
No, that's fine. But my only thing with you, and I'm seeing, bro, you're getting way better at this. I've noticed the last 2 episodes, and before, bro, you were out of control with this shit. The last 2 episodes, I gotta say, dude, you're doing 10,000 times better. Is when people are talking, you don't just start talking over them. You were doing that way hardcore before. Now, even with Styles here today, and like last week with me and you would let me talk. You noticed that I would stalk.
You said Styles. You mean
my fault.
Yeah, and by the way, I hope you know that I'm actually trying really hard to do that because that's not easy for me to do, right?
No, I know, but that's why you need a notebook. This is why you need a notebook. When you do shit like this, put a little pad, bro. I keep one right here. Look.
Hey, can I get a time check too, also, so I know?
11:43.
Well, because I think I'm going for a walk with the dog and the wife. Try to get some exercise, man.
I get
soda. Yeah.
Put some exercise right there.
No, I've been getting some good exercise lately.
45 seconds?
Yeah. No, bro. No, the problem is that I take too long. That's the problem is.
Said no woman ever.
Yes, they do. Bro, they don't like it when they're already done and you just punish them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah.
So, all right. So we'll get back to this.
Let's get back on the rails, bud.
What do you think about Britain, Europe, or I think it's UK, not Britain. I think it's UK's Prime Minister going after Trump and also fighting his own scandals with, I believe it was the pedos, and he had like some sex shit going on.
Yeah. So
I know you would mention this. So tell the people about this.
Tell people. So thank you for that. So Keir Starmer, who's a goofy looking weird dude, why is it that these type of people always look mad? Like they look like the people who would touch kids. Like if you were to,
because they think they're counterculture, bro. They think that this is counterculture.
Yeah, if you need to cast a pedo file in a movie, you could get. I'm not saying this that but he played. But anyways, yeah, there's all types of pedo stuff coming out of elected officials in the UK, and this dude is literally trying to sweep it under the rug as fast as he can. And Elon Musk is calling him out, and he's trying to tell Elon Musk, like, I'll put you in jail if you tell the truth. Like, I don't understand why people, like, I know it's a gross subject that nobody wants to think about, but if we don't discuss it, it just continues.
Yes.
And it's a major problem, especially in this country. I hate to say it about my own country, but it's gross. Like,
I wish you went. I wish you went to the movie me and Weapon went to, bro, and saw that shit, bro. The sounds of freedom.
Keir Starmer's comments. He's the same damn fool who's part of this whole shit, which I'm glad that quite a few European countries have said no. I don't know if you know this. So the European Union, led by Keir Starmer and with Zelensky and all his nonsense, they're basically trying to say that, without the U.S., we're just going to rearm Europe. It's going to cost almost $900 billion. But at least 5 European countries were like, nah, we don't want, like, because they were saying that they were going to fight Russia, that the European Union and Ukraine are going to fight Russia. Like, it was always part of the plan. And the U.S. was supposed to be part of it. They wanted to topple Russia. And I know some people don't like to hear that. And I'm not saying that Putin isn't a crazy maniac or anything, but all this propaganda out there, like, I stand with Ukraine. That's why I post, I stand when I urinate, because I'm not for this fucking pussy shit, all right? This is my country.
Question for you. You just said a lot of European countries have to rearm. It's going to cost $900 billion. Knowing that most of those countries are in NATO, we've been encroaching on Russia since the fucking 40s. Why are you rearming now? You didn't think over the course of the last close to 80 years, almost 100 years, that encroaching upon another superpower and systematically eroding the agreement you made, that it wasn't going to piss these people off and they weren't going to do something? So you have to rearm. So you weren't prepared so what you were doing, you didn't see the equal sign coming and prepare yourself for this? You have to rearm? What the fuck? So all right, ready? So what were y'all doing for the last 80 years with that money that you have? Because World War II happened, there was a shitload of GDP put into the military industrial complex over there. Y'all just stopped that? Oh yeah, right. Where the fuck did that money go for the last 60 years?
Not only were they not paying their part to be fair, but God knows, dude, they were probably spending on it on how to push all the progressive ideology and how to see if how many jihadists that they could flood the United Kingdom with. Like, they're actually worse off than us, dude. Like,
way worse off, bro. They don't have a culture over there anymore.
And now
the British culture is almost decimated.
And they wanted us, and it's globalism. Like
100%.
And people who are all fighting about Russia, yeah, bro, and Ukraine and democracy and stuff. I wonder if they know all this stuff. Like look up the Minsk Accords. Like, Russia said, if you do this, we're gonna do this.
Yep,
it's right there in black and white.
1 inch.
I'm not an apologist. I'm not a Putin apologist. But people are so fucking dumb. They don't know their history. They don't even know the history of what happened last week. You know what the fuck? They're living their life in their opinions on their feelings, not on facts.
They're looking at it from, they're not put, you know what the problem is? A lot of people aren't putting themselves in the shoes of the other person and looking at one situation from both sides. They're looking at it from their side only. Again, think about, I'm
guilty sometimes too.
I don't blame, no, everyone does. It's human nature. But when it comes to shit like this, put yourself in Putin's shoes. Put yourself in Russia's shoes. What would you do if you broke up, if your country broke up and fractured, and you're the next biggest, closest threat to you, and you slowly started, and you see this threat, and there's a buffer zone. There's Russia here, there's a buffer zone, and then there's Europe. And Europe slowly starts to incrementally move towards your border. What the fuck? What would you put yourself in Russia's shoes? What should they have done? If you're against what Russia's doing, right? And I'm not for war, I'm not at all. But I'm talking down the middle. Let's talk some shit. What would you have done then? What could they have done? They've come to the table diplomatically time and time and time and time again, and they get nothing. They get bullshit lies handed to them, and they continue to encroach on what they said they weren't going to do. So now Russia's fed up. They're like, enough is enough. Let's go.
They've literally said to presidents, like, you told us if we got rid of communism and we broke apart the Soviet Union, that you would be friendly to us, that you would welcome us in, and you've done nothing but still try to, like, you're not happy.
They've done the opposite. They've done the exact opposite of that.
And presidents even have told Putin, like, I'll try to get you into NATO, blah, blah, blah. And they go and they ask and they get told no.
No, they don't want him in. You need a boogeyman. You need a boogeyman. You have to have a bad guy, just like Scarface said in fucking, just like Al Pacino said in Scarface mode. You need people like me. You need people like me. You need a bad guy like me in order for you to feel good about yourself and what you're doing. You need a bad guy. You need a fucking fall man. You need a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, bro. We live in a wild ass world, man. I'm telling you, bro. And I said this once, and I'll say it again. Bro. There's two things in life. And everything comes down to this. You're either the one throwing the fist, or you're the one taking the fist to the face. What side of the fist do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the receiving side of a punch, or do you be on the one throwing it? And I know people are like, well, I don't want to hit anybody. I'm sorry. I get it. I don't want to hit anybody either. But in this life, in this world we live in, it only comes down to those two things. You're either the one punching people, or you're the one getting hit. That's it. There is no other.
Yeah, no, it's true, dude.
So you got to pick a side.
And you know what thing is? And you know what's wild to me too? Like you were saying about virtue signaling. There's so many people that I know actually know like the difference between right and wrong and like what's common sense and shit like that. But they're so fucking afraid. Like I don't think they haven't realized yet that those days are over. Like they were using that as a weapon. Like you couldn't say reality. And to those people who still like, I had people tell me like, and I get it, if you work in a corporate office stuff, saying like, oh, I appreciate all the stuff that you say because I can't say it because I'll be attacked in my workplace, blah, blah, blah. Like hopefully those days are over, but it always,
they're not.
And this isn't the exact quote, but it always reminds me of, you were just talking about Scarface. It always reminds me when he says, you know what your problem is? You all are a bunch of fucking assholes. You don't have the fucking guts to be what you want to be. Me, I don't have that problem. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's true.
I'm unapologetically me. Some people don't like that. I don't care if I have a fucking single friend in my life. Like,
do you know what that is, though? Do you know what that is? That's the alpha male. That's the few remaining alpha male stuff. That's the alpha male mentality. They don't want that, bro. They don't want people who are willing to stand up for what's right. They want little beta soy boys that'll just they'll do what they're told. They want people that are subservient. You do what you're told. They don't want people to go, wait a minute, hold on. This shit ain't right. No, fuck that. No, they don't want that.
They want people like, you know that kid Harry Sisson who's a little beta male soy boy cuck on TikTok? He's that young kid who was all over Joe Biden's freaking wrinkly old song, Harry Sisson. But yeah, no, that's basically what they want. And thankfully, I heard a statistic recently that was saying that in high school, statistically speaking, that most males are now leaning conservative, but most females are leaning liberal.
I can tell you that. I can tell you that is absolutely true because my oldest son, 17 years old, is a junior in high school, and because he understands how I think, I have molded him to think in this direction. We have conversations about this. I'll ask him, like, yo, like, what's the temperature in New Bedford High School? And he's like, bro, to be honest with you, most of the people are for Trump. Men. The women are not. It's crazy, bro.
And it's nothing against the women, because my wife actually gets mad at me when I say things like this, or I say like men and women are different, and like I'm not like, but like it's true, man.
We are.
And like if you go to church and stuff too, like not to make it about that, but just like, but it's not. I say the problem I have is that when I say that men and women are different, in her mind, that's a bad thing. But it's not. But I'm not saying it in a bad
No, I know, because she's considering it lesser, and it's not lesser. The word "different" doesn't have to doesn't have to be the equal sign to meaning less. Different means different, hey, right? Like, look, my left hand is different than my right hand, but they're both hands. You know what I mean?
Can I get a time check again?
11:54.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, dude. I saw this freaking clip from a podcast the other day. You know that
we gotta learn how to do that, bro. We gotta learn how to fucking get these clips and be able to play them in here.
Also, we should do something like what I'm about to say. Get a panel like Karen, Kathy, and Sophia, because that would be the easiest ones for us to come on the show.
And Aaron too. Aaron, if you want in on this, let us know.
Yes, Aaron too. And ask.
But you gotta show up.
And then we sit across from each other at the table, and we asked you other questions. So it was a podcast like that. That's just hear me out. You got to hear this. So this woman was saying, like, they're like, what's your view on what women are like now? She's like, women are fucking everything, blah, blah, blah. She's like, men are fucking trash, blah, blah, blah. And the dude was like, really, really? He's like, it's just insane to me when I hear women say stuff like this, because like, you see this building that you're sitting in, you see these lights that are on, that this electrician,
the car you drove.
Not that no women have ever done those jobs, but overwhelmingly, who the fuck do you think built all this motherfucking shit? Like,
bro, not even who built it, who invented it, who came up with the idea and fucking invented it.
We're just not living. Some people's not living in reality, and that's not meant to be like an ignorant statement or anything. Like, it's just insane.
No, it's truth. It's the truth.
Like,
now, ready? I'll even double back. I'll double down what you're saying.
They'll complain sometimes if they cook something for you, whatever. But when it comes to the tie needs to be changed, or so and so is talking shit to me, we got to go out and
protect you. How about this? I'll even double back on what you're saying right now. Women got their full rights in the 1960s. This is now 2025. This is 60 years of, we'll call it, equalness across the board. Why is it women in the last 60 years are still gravitating towards the nurturing jobs and not jumping into these fields. Now, women are trickling into these fields a little bit, outliers, but the vast majority are still men. And you guys have had every opportunity, if not more opportunities than men now, because they give you guys women-only hiring sessions and shit. You know what I mean? Where they're only going to hire women. So they give you guys advantages. Yet
they was crying about friggin' that new bill that came out, that they can get drafted now into the military. What are you talking about?
You guys wanted rights. They wanted rights.
Like, yeah.
This is what it is.
Dude, some people don't even know what women's lib was all about. Like, do you know that the Rockefellers funded women's lib because half of the population wasn't able to get taxed because women didn't work. They was in the household. The government just wanted more money. The powers that be, the elites, they wanted more money. Like, and then it just went from that. Women's lib turned into this feminist stuff. And this, I always wonder where the feminists went when you have biological males playing female sports. But then I realized the feminist, so it was women's lib, then women's lib changed into feminism, and then feminism got hooked up with the whole gay rights thing, and then the whole gay rights thing.
Those are waves. Those feminism, it's always feminism. Feminism wave 1 through 5. We're in the fifth wave of feminism now.
Because it's warped.
Yeah.
I know we're not going to have a lot of female fans of what I'm saying, actually, but it's warped.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Maybe some of y'all need to be told this. We're
probably at 12, so I'm supposed to go for a walk and stuff, and if my wife was listening to this whole conversation, I'm probably divorced now anyway, so it's probably...
No, hey, I will say, one good thing did come from women, this whole feminism movement. Did you notice over in France, the girls had the titties out fucking protest? Bro, y'all can protest with your titties out every day. I'm all for it, bro. I like it. Y'all had small titties, big nipples, small nipples, bro. Titties of all sizes. I was all... Come to Boston and do that, please.
Hey, by the way, check this out. But I gotta give... But this is why when we say there are outliers, like, I gotta give my wife props. Because, you know, my wife's always got, like, some DIY project in this house. Like, she was redoing the closet doors, that like she knows like she could be a construction worker if she wanted to. But
why isn't she?
But that's not the norm.
Bring her on camera.
She's downstairs, right?
Wow.
But that's not the norm. No, like her uncle taught her all that. Like,
no, bro. It's not about that. It's about the fact of I can do a project a month and call myself a construction worker. Get up every day at fucking 3:30 a.m. and do that shit every fucking day. Let's see how you. It's bro. Come on, like no.
She got mad at me when I said that about even my job. I was like, go and do that every day. You're not gonna like it, and it's just a fact.
I have a better idea. You Kathy. I know you're gonna kill me for this. I'm joking, but go make Daddy a sandwich. I'm joking. I'm fucking joking.
Bro. Listen, my wife cooks a shit ton. Like, I'm actually bad.
Yeah, Karen does too. She's a fucking cooker, dude.
Like, I actually need to help more, like helping out every once in a while, like as like a sous chef. But like, she cooks bomb shit, man.
Oh yeah,
bomb shit. Yeah.
She should. That's what she belongs in the kitchen.
But that's like right. Like that's like that stuff is like their superpower. I know.
No, for real. I'm kidding.
It's a way that makes them mad because. It's really not. That's not how I'm looking at it. Like
I know we're saying the same thing. I'm framing it in a different morality. But I'm doing it joke. I'm doing it jokingly. I'm not doing it on a serious tip. It's a joke.
But like we have different
behind all good jokes is some truth.
Like you realize, like we have different superpowers. Like I'm not taking nothing away from women. Like, do you realize, like at the end of the day, do you realize that
childbirth is hard?
No. I wasn't gonna go there. That pussy has changed the course of history
of course.
Like women are not stupid.
Bro, I'd be willing to say this. I'd be willing to concede this point. Men ultimately make the final decision on the majority of shit. However,
bro, we got 2 people watching right now.
However, women, right? If they're smart, know how to manipulate the guy. Fifth loves titties. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. No, but you know what I mean? Like think about the king and the queen. At the end of the day, the king was the highest position. He was the one that ultimately made the decision. However, if the smart queens knew that if they went to the king and went, pss, 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 she could influence the king's decision making. So ultimately, who's on top? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know who's on top.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite position.
I think it's almost time. Oh, whoever was watching for a second is gone. I think it's time to end this probably here because I got stuff to do.
I'm talking hella shit too.
No, I mean, that's the thing that I try to like figure out how, which you don't really seem to care, but I try to figure out how to say it in a way that's less like upsetting because it's crazy to me. I don't understand why.
That's because you're scared of your wife and
bro.
No, listen, I do it for clickbait. I do it for the clickbait point.
If I was scared of her, I would, bro.
She will whoop your ass.
Well, no, me and her argue all the time because I'm not scared of her, so I have a problem where
I know, bro. That's why I'm talking shit. It's a joke.
Sometimes I shouldn't say some of the shit.
What you say? No, I agree. I say shit. Me too. I say shit I shouldn't say either. However, I say it in a way. I say it
on and on, and I try to ignore it sometimes. And she's going on and on. I'm like, really, bitch? I really shouldn't say that. You know what I mean?
No, you should look at it and be like, go make me a sandwich. I'm kidding.
I'm a dad in the streets and a daddy in the sheets.
Right. So just to go back to your church point too, right?
Yeah.
So your girl doesn't get mad. Even the church gives you a hierarchy: man, woman, child.
Yeah.
And that's in the church, bro. That's doctrine.
Like in the church. Yes. Like that's the thing. Like Kathy's actually a lot better than you would think. I know you don't think, but she's like, yeah, she's too.
Yeah, I don't think at all.
She's too strong-willed. Like she does all the amazing stuff that women are supposed to do, but she's also too strong-willed. But I don't know. I mean, I have to break her. Oh no! Don't beat me! No, I'm kidding. We should probably cut it here before the police come.
Yeah, before the EU sends the police to come get you and me.
Bro, they literally said, you know, they said that. They said that shit, right?
No, I know, but it'll never happen on U.S. soil. What they'll do with Elon is they'll threaten him and they'll try to entice him. They'll try to entice him to come over there for some award show, and then when he gets on their soil, they'll fucking arrest him.
Yeah, they do realize that
because they can't come here and do that.
And we whoop their ass. They don't tell us shit.
Nobody tells us shit, bro. Nobody. We're the U.S.
Dude, Keir Starmer needs to worry about all the diddlers that he's got going. And I'm pretty sure he is a diddler himself. Allegedly. Bro,
that was easy.
Bro, imagine, I've thought about this before. Imagine if this show ever actually took off. Like, we would have targets on our heads so bad. Like,
oh my God.
Like, you seen this shit? Did you see that one of Alex Jones' crew, they're still trying to figure out if it was a carjacking or a hit because they shot him execution style.
So I watched
Jamie White.
Some channel on YouTube actually put up his shows all week.
Yeah.
And I caught the shows and I watched the day after show. I watched Alex Jones himself say that what they did was they set off his car alarm in order to get him out of his house. To execute him. That sounds like premeditation to me.
And he's on the Ukrainian list. Like, bro, people who support Ukraine, like, you don't find, like, anybody out there, like, you don't find that wild that the government of Ukraine has a
no, they do, bro. They do.
American journalists that they want to unalive because of their point of view. And also, do people realize that not only are we paying for 85% of this war in Ukraine, American taxpayer money, we're paying for. Do you know we're paying for Ukrainians' fucking social security checks and shit? U.S.
I believe it. I believe it, bro. I have two people that work in my company that come from Ukraine. They come from Ukraine. I asked them both because I'm cool with both of them. I asked them. I said, honestly, what's your thoughts on the Ukraine-Russia war? Like, what do you think about Zelensky? These guys lived in Ukraine. One of them just came over here fucking 2 years ago. Said they both hate him. The people of Ukraine don't like Zelensky. They don't.
You know they've been trying to impeach him, right? They're trying to get.
Yeah. And he made it so you can't do it.
He's not even the legal president anymore. Do you know?
No, he's suspended. He suspended the election.
His term ended like almost a year ago now.
Yeah, but he suspended the election, so now by default he's there.
Right. But you know why I think that's horseshit? during World War I and II, we had elections in the U.S., so it's not like it's not possible.
They're not U.S. They don't have the same constitution we do, so they abide by different rules.
Because he's a dictator.
100%. 100%.
But the people who support on left, they don't understand that.
No, they understand it. They can't admit it because it goes against the narrative.
Like, I mean, Putin is an authoritarian. You could call him a dictator, whatever you want. But Zelensky is also a dictator. How about this?
And next time somebody says something about Putin being bad, how about this? How about you name me one world leader who isn't bad or hasn't done bad shit? You name me one world leader who hasn't, because everything they did Putin. Okay, true. Biden was bad. I mean, any leader of a nation, dude, is bad.
Want to name some people from back in the Kim Jong-un?
They're all bad, bro. And what do you how do you define bad?
I always say the biggest problem we have in this world is that only, for the most part, only bad people want to be in charge and be in control. Good people don't want that job. I'm telling you right now. Only people who want,
because it sucks.
People.
Because it sucks.
And I want to freaking America, bitch.
Like I said, bro, you're either throwing the fist or you're getting hit by the fist. What side of the fist do you want to be on?
I want to be on the side that. All right, honestly, the message that I have. We got to end the show soon because you know we spit. The message that I have for all of my fellow patriots out there is we've got the globalists and the liberals down. They're down on the ground, but we've got to do more than just kick them while they're down. We've got to kick them until they stop moving.
Bro, because they're planning.
Metaphorically speaking, this is
allegedly.
We've got to kick them until they stop moving. And then they're going to be different. They're going to.
You know what? No, they're not going to be different. You know why? You have to stop them out. And here's why. Because we're on top right now. And they're not really making moves. Right now. Here's why. Because they're planning their next move. And they're planning it to a point where they're going to execute it. And they're going to try to. That's what. See? What side of the fist do you want to be on? You don't want to be the one taking the hit. You want to be the one throwing it, bro. And I get it. That's not an ideal. I say, bro, that's not an ideal situation, but that's really what life comes down to, bro. Like I get it. People want to be on the outside, but I don't want no part of it. And it's like, fine, if you want no part of it, the people that say I want no part of it are going to get rolled over by the people throwing the fist. So no matter how you can break this down, dude, it comes down. And I'm giving you an analogy. But at its most basic premise.
These people who are all in and toe the line for Ukraine, I think that we should give them a gun and drop them off on the front lines, because you know it's a meat grinder. Like they're literally kidnapping people now. And
I saw that clip, bro. They rolled up with that dude walking his dog and they snatched him up.
Before I forget this, because I totally meant to say this earlier in the show, and I gotta get it out there because it's something that I'm concerned about. That I'm concerned about. I don't know what you're doing.
Right, you gotta start writing shit down. I do as you're talking, bro. I write down points.
So one thing that that's the way. Like I don't even write my lyrics down. I save it in my head in my memory chip. But listen, do you feel like, are you concerned at all that now that the weather is starting to break, that there's going to be a lot of horse shit like Summer of Love, fucking BLM style?
No, not a fucking chance, because this isn't.
But you have being pushed. No, but you know what?
They can push it, bro, but it's not gonna happen because we have Pam Bondi and all the right people in the right places. That it may, don't get me wrong, it may start, but it ain't gonna flourish like it did a couple years ago. They'll fucking do. They'll come in with you know Trump, bro. He don't play that shit. He'll come in and squash that shit out quick.
I said, I don't want that to happen, but if that's what their plans are, that they want to try to burn my country to the ground, I honestly think that. Let the government and the military pretty much take care of it. But if they need any help, this is why I think it's funny that these people say go out in the streets and fight and be violent stuff. Because what do you think would actually happen if conservatives and liberals, if this beef ever spilled into the streets? Because I think that conservatives would mop the country up with the corpses of all these clowns.
100%. Do you think that blue-haired kid that lives in his fucking parents' basement that plays video games all day long doesn't know what real work is going to go up against some guy that's in construction or fucking does crab fishing or does some real ass work, bro? They're gonna fucking absolutely annihilate these people.
The war would last like a day, and then I'd be like,
That was easy.
No, don't get me wrong, dude. We're gonna take some losses because there are some people on the other side that know what they're doing.
Yeah,
big people.
Rainbow thing where like they're training with guns and stuff. Do you see that too?
Yeah, of course, because they figured out they were going to get their asses handed to them. That's why.
But they do push a lot of violence, man, more than the right does. And
because a real gangster, a real assassin doesn't go around talking about it because he knows within himself that the damage can be done if that gets unleashed.
That's
true violence happens. Like, not talk bullshit, bro. Like, someone who really knows how to fight doesn't go around like, I know how to fight. They shut the fuck up because they know if it comes to them and they have to unleash the skills, bro, bad shit happens.
Right.
And that's the last resort.
Basically peace by strength. And the thing is, like, I'm not going looking for trouble, but what I'm saying is, like, if my family gets put in a position where there's some bullshit like that going on, it's gonna be a bad situation. Like,
you do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
Nobody wants it. Real people that know how to do that shit don't want it, bro, because they understand what the outcome is, and it's never a good thing on either side. Because the people, again, conservatives.
Dude, like wars. Dude, my dad did 2 tours in Vietnam, and I'm always curious. And I thought, like, dude. Like, nothing's fun about war, man.
No, people die, bro. People get mangled. Like, lives are ruined.
I don't think that humans can ever figure out how to stop killing each other, but we should probably cut now because we're just gonna talk all day. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Like, I wonder how many people can you get on here at a time? I think it's like quite a few.
So I know Aaron pays for his. He can get 10 people on here at once, but I think you have to pay. I think you have to pay for it.
I could get 5,
maybe.
But it would be difficult too. We would have to like do a thing where like you would have to actually like raise your hand. We'd have to like call you in to talk. It like
you need a moderator. You need a moderator. You need someone who moderates, and that's all they do.
And they can mute and shit. Like
yeah, that's all you. That's all you do is when 2 people start talking, you say whoa. One.
Oh, look. Capital E put SunDaze and she put a hot, but she put the wrong color. She put a blue hot. Get that out of here. Do another one.
She's a crip.
She watched the whole entire show.
Dude, she's probably flicking her bean. She's like, oh my god, Fifth. I'm joking.
That was easy.
but no. Shout out to her for
what. Hell yeah, dude. Hardcore supporter.
She's not gonna get anything done today because she's gonna listen to this fucking nonsense.
She's gonna come 4 more times.
hit the air horn.
Yes.
All right, listen, I gotta go.
All right, bro. I see everyone again in 2 weeks. It was nice chopping up with you, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace. We're still live.
I know, it's in the process.
Oh, got you.
It's going around. It says in the stream, it's going around and round and round. I don't know why. That's very weird. I bet you if it won't go, if I turn my phone off, it'll probably do it, right?
No, it may not. I think it's saving the episode and.
Yep. You're right.
Doing the fucking thing. If you shut it off, you might lose this episode.
It says having trouble connecting. Please check your internet, but I know my internet is connected.